like this. It's so good to see you again. You are pleasant company, more than pleasant. And what about you? Would you be interested in a life together? I don't know why I bother. New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Barb. The bunkhouse isn't for you. Of course not. You expect me to take care of it by myself? My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She'd be more help if she kept her head out of the clouds. She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap. There's a college in Winterhold that teaches magic. It's very secretive, though, and you know how people hate secrets. The Jarl's Court wizard was taught there. That one's full of secrets. I don't know why I bother.
Let me guess. You want to talk? Sure. What's on your mind? I was playing two guys against each other in a bid to win me over. Of course, they had to supply me with plenty of drink and earn my affection. I just wanted some entertainment. Oh, it was great watching them get more and more competitive. It ended up in a massive brawl, and once it was over, I left them both empty-handed and out of pocket. As for waking up in a stable without any clothes on, I don't remember what happened after leaving the tavern, but that's nothing new. Well, I was wandering around Skyrim killing bandits who thought I was an easy target, and meeting new locals. Or should I say making new enemies. Before that I was studying, if you can call it that, at the College of Winterhold. It wasn't my first choice, of course, being a Nord, but I had no place to go, and it was either that or live in a cave. So, I learned a few spells just to keep them happy. I must admit, though, that learning to blow stuff up was pretty fun. Unfortunately, my genius was wasted on them, and I was kicked out for making everyone naked with a spell I forced some other student to create for me. So, it turns out I ended up living mostly in caves anyway. All right then.
I'm really getting old. When you borrow them, you can pay back on time if you're done. Yeah? What's your problem?
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road. Come back and see us again.
Yeah? What's your problem?
god. Vampire art was something loathsome.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, though.
The Dominion is here, and we're watching you. You have the honor of addressing a member of the Thalmor. Bask in it. We're the ruling body of the Old Mary Dominion. Saviors of Myr. Victors of the Great War. The Empire exists because we allow it to exist. And I'm here to make sure the Jarl of Markarth remembers that. The Thalmor saved all of Elvenkind during the Oblivion Crisis. We've been watching over our lands for 200 years. We refounded the Old Mary Dominion, an alliance between us and our Bosmer cousins. You might know them from their common name, Wood Elves. We intend to prove the superiority of Myr over man, 1 century at a time. As if this craggy wretch of a city could give birth to a superiorly bred Myr such as myself. No, I'm not from Markarth. I was sent here to lead the Thalmor's interests in this corner of Skyrim. It's my mission to root out all Talos worship in this city. Until next time. Ondolamar is the commander of the Thalmor in Markarth.
Here to see the Jarl. No sudden moves, understand? Old dwarven city underneath the keep. The Shuan said, best stay clear. Doesn't matter if fight where they live, or have to fight here.
The Thalmor. Know how to deal with Talos worshippers. Worship of Talos is strictly forbidden. If you see any signs of Talos, the Old Mary Dominion is... All right then.
Spare some gold for a veteran?
You should see me when you get bored.
I hid here and saw it.
I've only been a part of the Red Wave's crew for a few weeks, but I've already learned to stay out of Captain Safia's way.
Them Imperials left me to die in Anvil.
Seems there's always more to be done.
You look like someone who can hold their liquor.
I once captained a ship called the Argent Raptor. She struck an iceberg and went down just north of Windhelm.
Glad you decided to check us out.
There are so few pleasures in life as fine as your company.
True, I may look the part of dashing swordsman, but I prefer the art of wit to that of warfare. Perhaps I'll be seeing more of you.
It's difficult and sometimes tedious.
So exciting when new folk come into town. I bet you've had plenty of adventures.
Okay, I need to get back to the palace.
Yet another new face. I'm from Hammerfell, you see. I can hardly keep track of all the people I've been meeting. Good to talk to a
says they
fellow
want to
traveler.
rob
Winch is like the city itself.
But you wouldn't tell me
Stormy
why not.
exterior, but the charms that lie within.
The Tholmor know how to deal with Talos worshippers.
I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of it.
The Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes.
My father was all the family I ever had. I felt so lost when he died. But the crew of the Red Wave's my family now.
And the legend yet grows. You'll know
I've seen some truly wondrous sights since I took to the seas. I had no idea a man could die in so many ways.
Don't like those eyes you got. We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done.
What is it?
We'll drive out the storm.
Okay then.
The Tholmor know how to deal with Talos worshippers.
Mind yourself in my city, friend. This here axe in full swing is a right terrible sight.
Spice
Weapons,
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit. If you ever want to replace those old rags, stop by Radiant Raiment. It's not an insult, just an observation. If I were walking around with a wound, I would want you to tell me to see a doctor. Your outfit is something of an open wound, where attire is concerned. You are pleasant company. More than pleasant. And what about you? Would you be interested in a life together? Remember Radiant
I
Raiment when
replace
you
your
need a
face
change of
with my
attire.
fist?
I don't have to take that from you!
The Tholmor know how to deal with Talos worshippers.
Fresh fish, straight from the shore. Given
Taste
armor
of
for
home
Kent.
and heart.
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings. I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
Yes, I'm sure you would prefer getting plundered by bandits than seeing to me.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you?
Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard. Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist. I need you to retrieve the poem.
I wish you luck in finding the verse.
The Tholmor know how to deal with Talos worshippers.
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested. When I was a young rascal, I broke a man's arm with a single punch.
What is it?
unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafengar's people will always be safe under my rule.
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim.
Please. My duty is to keep the Jarl safe, not play nursemaid to you sycophants.
If you
Do
have
not dishonor or attempt
with the
to
passing
harm
of my
innocent
dear
people.
husband Torek, the weighty position of Jarl has fallen to me.
I've heard of this
Please direct
mystical
questions to
magical
my
wonder
steward.
known as the Fountain of Booze. Do you think the
Be
stories
well.
are true?
Pray for solitude
hope
and
so.
my husband.
If I... Yes, let's go.
Ulfric is a fool and a coward who naively believes he can bring about peace through warfare. It's rather sad, really.